design a gift. And I'm just getting the signatures ready. You know. Hello, lovely Lynn. How are you today? My house, this air conditioning is cold. Let's see. It is cold in here, but I had to dry the house out. It has been so wet here all weekend. We did not go out in the ice cream truck this weekend. It was just way too wet. I hope everybody had a nice weekend.
Are you making a video?
Yeah, I'm on a live video. My icebox house right now. It is cold in here. I hate the feeling of air conditioning blowing on me. I hate the feeling of heat blowing on me too. Like I want the ambient temperature to just be nice. Am I? Oh, it's because I'm uploading a video at the same time. Let me see if I can pause it. Let me see. I can't pause it, so I'll just do it later. That might be better because my laptop can't do two things at once. Come on. Hi, Sherry. How are you today? On this Monday. At least the good thing is that YouTube tells you, oh, don't leave this page. But then if you leave the page, they save it for you. It just finishes where you left off when you go back to it. Oh, I love these stickers. These are from AliExpress. These flower, like rice paper stickers. And they are just beautiful. I'm going to have to find, these ones that I have came in Happy Mail, but I'm going to have to find some of these. I got a bunch of these rice paper style stickers from AliExpress, but they're not floral. I have to find some of these suckers. These are like really pretty. They look great on tea-dyed paper. I spent all afternoon yesterday dyeing paper for some journals that I'm going to work on for some events in the fall. See that, Lynn? I'm going to have to check that out. One Wall Lynn over here. I'm going to have to check that out. Mine has 4 walls, but I don't have a roof. No roof. You know, someday. But for right now, it's a convertible. Topless. It's a topless she shed. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be fun. Then Lynn could be on here doing videos. We'll be watching you. Yeah, YouTube cave, yeah. That's what it'll be. That'll be fun. When you have your YouTube cave set up. Plus, it'll be nice to, like what I'm excited for is I just want my own space. I mean, I'm in here, I'm like sharing this whole house with everybody else, and I'm just not a whole house sharing kind of person. I really like my space without like, screaming kids and you gotta feed someone and, someone fell down a bone, a responsibility. I want to go into my cave and just be left alone. Put my videos, lose track of time. This has a rip in it, so I'm going to put the flower right over the tear. Look through my clusters and see what I have in there for florally ones. I love my covers though. This is my cover. I'm going to put that aside so that's not in my way. And grab my cluster container. That's my button container. Hello, Lori. Let's see what I've got. Ooh, I forgot I made a whole bunch of new ones. Don't you love when you find things you forgot you made? Let's see. That one I can put in there. That's kind of pretty. Those are cute to stick on the top of the page. I like that. I don't know about that one. That's cute. So I might have to glue that onto something because that paper is kind of flimsy. Let's see what I've got here. That's cute. I don't know why I have a scrap of paper in there. I'm doing okay today. Just, recovering from the rainy weekend. It's supposed to rain some more. It was supposed to pour all day today, but it did not. So I'm kind of mad because there's a lot of things I was going to get done, but I was like just kind of waiting for the rain. Ooh, I like that. My husband's out mowing right now. He's like, oh, we can't just wait anymore. I'm like, yeah, sorry. The weather said it was going to rain all day long. And we had some spurts, of showers, but we didn't have like anything major. So I'm pretty upset. Pretty upset for actually listening to the weather. We got some serious rain on Saturday night. I could not believe how much rain. I mean, it just poured. It poured on Saturday night. All night long. That's cute. We'll start with that pile. I'm just going to cut off this little thing here because it's not going to let me put it into a pocket. It's going to be ugly and stupid on the bottom. And then at the end of the heat wave, Lynn, you'll get the same thing. Pouring down rain and thunder. I mean, we had a pretty bad, heat wave last week. Hi, Christy. I'm working on my journal. We had a pretty bad heat wave here for like a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden it broke. And, like the other night, it was actually cold out here. I was actually cold. I like those. I don't want to do anything. Let's see what I've got. Maybe I gotta get myself into a groove here. That looks cute there. We'll glue that there. It's not too muggy here right now. We didn't get the rain that you guys got today. We got like spurts of little tiny storms, but you guys are closer to South Carolina, so you got more than we did. But tonight, I guess I'm supposed to get more severe crap here, which I hope not. I don't mind really big storms, but I don't like them coming at night. I don't like big ugly storms coming at night. I want that to stick up. I'm going to stick that on the corner with it sticking up. The other day, it was still really hot out, and we got a thunderstorm. When the thunderstorm was over, it was so hot and muggy. I was like, oh my God, I'd rather it just rain. Hi, Jamie. I'm working on this journal that I just decided to throw together. Oh, I glued that in the wrong spot, didn't I? You know. I don't think it's supposed to be like super severe, but I mean, we're expecting some bad thunderstorms, I guess. I don't think it's going to be like, take cover and grab all the chickens, but I'm not going to be living in the cellar with the chickens anytime soon. I think it's just going to be ugly. There's going to be ugly stuff. I can't bulk this journal up too much because it's going to be like, it's already going to be a little big for its. Just dropped all of my index cards for my iCads. Chickens are not scared. Chickens have no brains. They don't know what fear is. They have no clue at all. They have no clue at all how to be scared. They just know how to be stupid all the time. Chickens are, I mean, they're not as dumb as the guinea hens. Like, we had those guinea hens. Oh my God, they were dumb. I know, and they already got hammered out there this weekend. Saturday, like, the mountains got like 7 inches of rain in a day. This might look better. This thing I think would look better on one of my covers. Because I think I'm gonna, if I put this here, like that, I probably won't even need, if I put a pocket down here. Well, the baby is sleeping, and Lily is over here watching some shows. Watching some shows. I'll show you what a guinea hen looks like. They are so ugly. They are so ugly. Guinea hen. Look at how ugly this thing is. That is a guinea hen. I don't think she watches. Lillian, do you watch Vampirina?
Yeah.
You do?
I don't watch it on my show.
Oh. She does watch it, but she doesn't watch it on her shows.
Mom, I never watched this show.
Oh, you've never watched it?
Did you watch it before?
No, why? Should I? I might put that here.
Did you watch it when you were a little kid?
No, I never heard of it until just this very moment in time. I could probably just put lice down here. I like wild birds.
Look, Mom.
What?
That's
What?
in the show.
Oh, okay, what show is that?
Alina's show.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I right. I loved your snot and poop pictures today. Unicorn snot, unicorn poop. Who couldn't live without unicorn snot and unicorn poop? I really like the old covers, so I don't want to cover them, but they're ugly. I did an ugly job with the paper, and they're ugly. So I got to cover up some of the ugly. I got to cover it up. Because, you know, in this craft, when in doubt, just cover up the ugly. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Unicorn snot, unicorn poop. I mean, way to totally gross out a majestic creature by snotting and pooping. Lily is really into PJ Masks and the Octonauts. She loves the Octonauts. And what other shows do you like, Lil? You like True on Netflix, and you like hey, everybody does poop, but majestic creatures don't poop. They're too majestic for poop. When they poop, it's just glitter. Just, you know, fart. They just fart glitter. Right, Lo?
What?
You don't even care.
What the heck?
Well, not everyone, Lori, you know. People with way too much class, they don't poop. They just hold it all in until it makes them snobs. You know. The snobby people don't poop. I'm going to let that dry. These are like, I don't want these too chunky. But they're going to be. It's going to be a chunky journal. Gonna be a chunker. This is gonna be a chunker. They poop out roses, unicorns. I gotta get my sewing machine in here so that I can sew on some, so that I could sew some pockets, like the big ones, I want to make some of those big pockets that you have to sew. I really got to like make room to put my sewing machine so that I'll actually use it. I love these. My grandmother sends my daughter the St. Jude thingies, so I hijack them. This one anyway. The Christmas one I let her have. Glittery roses. Hold on, girls. I need water. Lily, you have to come close these paints up, honey. They're going to dry out. The paints. You got to close the little tubs. I think I might want to put washi tape on the ends, on the tops of those. Let's find a flowery one. Let's find something pretty. This is pretty. Ooh, this is pretty. Subtle and pretty. This is pretty. And these. Oh my god. I have way too many pretty things. No, I'm not friends with Liz on Facebook, but can you send her a message? I've never used this, and apparently you're not allowed to use this washi tape. Apparently it's a. Oh, this is like, how weird is that? Jill, guys, that's my friend Jill. She's been my friend since high school. She has been one of my good friends since high school. How are things in the northern region of our lovely United States? I like that tape. Pretty. This one I can fold over. That one is a little thin. I know you guys finally get nice weather, and we had all the rain this weekend. Poured here all weekend. No ice cream truck this weekend. See, so Jill in here, she knows what I'm really like in real life. She knows my craziness. Thanks, Lori. I like doing little things like this. No, I've calmed down a lot. Kids have calmed me down. I've stopped caring about a lot of things that I used to care a lot about now that I am a mom. Now I'm kind of like, whatever, you know?
Yeah, Mommy, like, what the heck?
What the heck? I did a video. Lil made a video today of, she painted some little magnets. So I'm going to post her video later, right, Lil? I'm going to put it on YouTube. Maybe Lil will become one of those YouTube sensations. Like that weird kid there that everybody watches. I don't know. I might be worse than you. I'm pretty nuts sometimes. Yeah, I'm going to post the video. It's like 20 minutes long, so I'm probably going to have to shorten some of the rambling, but I'll still post it. I will still post the video. I really like this one. I bought this one at a thrift store. That's okay, Lynn. Lurk away. Lurk away. So those can go in there. Now I just got to figure out what else I want to do for pockets. Yeah, you can lurk, Lynn, so long as I can have dinner too. So I have this ugly guy that I was at the beginning of my signature, so I covered him with a doily. See? Yuck, ugly guy. So he's covered with a doily, but I didn't want to cover up his arms because look, he had a pretty flower. So whoever gets this is just gonna have half of an ugly guy, but a pretty flower. So it's a win. It's a lose win, you know? Figure out where I want to put my other clusters. I like that. I've been thinking about getting an Instant Pot since I've been thinking about going keto, however you people pronounce it, these fancy diets. So I've been thinking about getting an Instant Pot to make it easier to get things cooked. Since I don't have a big crock pot anymore because it died. It was a junk. It was a Cuisinart. It was a Cuisinart crock pot. Keto. I think it's keto too. But I read it. When I read it as keto. But I think it's keto. Because you go into ketosis. You don't go into ketosis. Keto. But I'm thinking about doing it. I think it'll help me a lot. And I'm going to start doing yoga on my front porch in the mornings. So excited. So excited for front porch morning yoga. And if anybody drives by, they'll be like, look at that crazy broad stretching all kinds of weirdness on her front porch. And I'd be like, so what? I don't have a history of either of those things. I just have a history of fat problems. My husband has, kidney problems, but he's diabetic, so it might actually benefit him. Oh, 1940 books are so yummy. Yumminess really ended with books in like the 50s. That was like when the books, some 60s books can have their yumness, but it's really the 40s. And it was really the 50s the books really, lost their yumness. Hello, beautiful Elizabeth. I just finished watching your ramble session before I came on here. I just love your ramble sessions. I just love all the places you go when you're rambling. I just love it. Just like there's another woman who does like Sunday ramble session type things. Paula Fodor, I think her name is. I love her videos because they're just, you always learn something, You always learn something out of it, and all she's doing is just showing you what she's up to. And next thing you know, you got a whole new wealth of knowledge. I have to make sure that this isn't too bulky yet before I, add more crapola to it. Because this thing is going to be like so, see, it's almost alligator. I might just add some lace to some of the edges and sew them in there, and then put all my there's like 10 little tags. I don't have like 100. Like some people make journals with like 45,000 tags. Ugh. I've been trying to send a picture all day of Lily in her little Olaf helmet. I'm trying to send that all day long, and it's just not going anyplace. Let's see. I'm going to use this lace on the edges. I'm trying to get rid of this lace. Hey, rambling is okay. I can ramble too. And then some videos, like I don't want to talk at all. Some videos I force myself to talk. And then some videos I just go on and on, blah, blah, blah. Make sure I got a good length here. Is it bad that I had a burger for lunch and I want a burger for supper too? I don't know why. I might make bacon for supper though, because I'm trying to like really be careful of my. I'm trying to. I'm not like dieting yet because I'm still trying to figure out what can work for me. But I do try and make health conscious decisions when I'm picking out a meal. Don't judge me for the handful of Snickers that I ate today. Just trying to get rid of them. So, I might make myself eggs and bacon for dinner because I kind of just like, I would eat just bacon. I would, but it's really expensive, to just make bacon meal. Hi, Dorinda. How are you on this lovely Monday? Yeah, I'm gonna go on a diet where I just eat bacon. My neighbor is 93 years old. He comes up all the time on his little lawnmower, and he still drives, And I know. But lace is a fiber, you know, it is a fiber. So he comes up on his little mower and he, you know, he still drives and he still goes to church every Sunday and blah, blah, blah. So we talk about cooking because he never learned how to cook. His wife did all the job. He had to figure it out. So he cooks everything on a wood. He still has a wood cook stove. It's just wood. He has an electric stove and he doesn't touch it. So he cooks everything in bacon grease. Guy is 93. He's been doing this for 10 years since his wife died. Cooks everything in bacon grease. And he's like, fine. He's healthier than me, for crying out loud, 93 years old. So, bacon can't be all that bad for you. I have some in a jar in my fridge because there are some things, like you can eat eggs without using bacon grease. You can't. French toast and pancakes and stuff, you have to cook those with bacon grease. I don't care what anyone says. Like, my husband tries to cook them with butter, and I'm like, you can't. You cannot use butter on the pan when you're making pancakes. You just can't. You've got to use bacon grease. Wow, that's $3.40. That's $3.40 a pound. I think the Walmart brand bacon is cheaper than that. I'm not 100% sure. I buy the low sodium. I think that the Walmart brand bacon, or it's around that price, maybe. Maybe it's a price. I buy the low sodium from Walmart. I tried like the Smithfield, and that stuff tastes like crap compared to the Walmart brand. I could not believe it. Everything is like falling in my house. Am I having an earthquake? Oh, I bet, Jamie, because I put bacon bits in my potato salad. I put them, not right now, honey, we're going to be having supper soon. I put them on the top so that they don't get all gooey inside of it. But I'll bet you if you just did bacon grease, that would be really good. That's a bit, yeah. We do our thing. We go together because he gets mad when I forget things that he wants. He gets mad. He's like, oh, well, doesn't that figure? You remember to get blah, 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 but you forgot to get blah, blah, blah. Because the one thing American cheese. I always forget. Hi, Laura. I always forget the American cheese. So he gets so mad because I hate American cheese. I hate American cheese. So he gets so mad at me. He's like, you never remember because you don't eat it. Damn right I don't eat it. American cheese isn't even a dairy product. It's oil. I will take mozzarella and provolone cheese any day. Thank you very much. And fresh Parmesan cheese too. But American, no way. It's not cheese, it's oil. I can't stand American cheese. And everybody's like when I go somewhere and I get a hamburger, you know, people judge me. They're like, oh my God, that woman is eating beef without cheese on it. Can you believe that? I went to one restaurant the other day and I ordered unsweet tea, which, as you know, a Southern staple is their sweet tea, but I don't like it. You know, they put a whole cup of sugar to 1 coffee carafe tea. And I know this because I worked in a restaurant. That is a lot of stinking sugar for tea. So I don't do that. I get unsweet. And this woman's like, oh, do you want me to bring you Splenda? And I'm like, no, thanks. And she's like, she was shocked that I didn't want Splenda. No, I don't want your artificial crap sweetener in my tea. I'm just going to drink it like this. If you have lemon, I'll take that. No kidding. It's like almost paste. I worked in a restaurant. I used to help them make the tea at night. And it was 1 cup of sugar. And usually a heaping cup because they kept their sugar in a 30-gallon tote. Okay. It was 1 cup of sugar to 1 coffee carafe of tea, like a restaurant coffee carafe. It was almost a paste. That's how much sugar was in it. I was like, holy crap, no wonder why everybody got diabetes. And I've always I've never drank sugar in it. I've always drank it unsweetened. See, this lace just makes me so bonkers. I thought I was getting such a good deal when I bought a huge roll of it for 99 cents. No, I didn't get a good deal. I got garbage. No, Jamie, you're not painty paper impaired. I thought so too for a long time until I realized that you have to do it a lot. And when you start, always start with the colors that you like. I mean, I'm painting impaired. I can't draw or paint. My friend Jill, who is in here, she is such a phenomenal artist. You should see the beautiful picture she drew for my daughter when I was pregnant. It is like beautiful. I have it upstairs waiting to go in her bedroom, on her bedroom wall when we paint it. Lynn, your whole life is multitasking when you're a mom. You're not multitasking. You're just living the way you normally live. I do. I would never get rid of that. Are you kidding me? What do you think I am? Some kind of heathen? Oh my God. It took me a while with the crackle paint. I learned one thing. You got to put the glue on thick. If you're using glue for crackling, you have to put the glue on thick. And I found that only wood glue works for me. I don't know about on paper, but on my cabinet doors, only wood glue. That's okay. I'm mentally impaired too. But I did my kitchen cabinet doors and I crackled them. My husband doesn't like it, but I don't care what he likes. Right? It's my damn kitchen. I'm going to have to cut some more lace. I put a lot in on that first signature. Huh, that's strange because that worked for me with thick wood glue. Right? When I crackled.
Huh?
when I crackled the cabinets. Wood glue.
Yeah. Are you talking to somebody?
I'm live on here.
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that.
Bobby, everyone else is too.
Jill's on, honey. Jill came in.
Jill came in?
Yeah, she's like, I was talking about the picture that she drew for Lil. She goes, "You still have that? I'm so glad." I'm like, "What do you think? I'm some kind of heathen?"
We both know her, Jill. She's more and more like her mother, if that gives you any ideas.
I think Jill's only met my mom like once or twice, so she doesn't know my mom. Jill says hi, and Jamie says hi, honey.
Hi, honey. Hi, hi.
Hi, honey. Hi, hi. Oh my goodness. That right there is my poor tortured husband. Lives in a house with 3 women. 3 women. It was just last week that Lillian started crying, and Brian's like, "Why are you crying?" And she looks at him and she's like, "I don't know." And I said, "See, now you know the truth of women." When you asked Lily why she was crying and she goes, "I don't know." What?
Tell them about me and you are walking.
Last night, Lily was tired and cranky, so she was storming, and the baby was trying to give her a hug. So Lily was trying to get away from her and storming into her room, and she was crying. So then the baby started crying and followed her into her bedroom, and they're both just walking around, following each other around, crying. Oh, this is what I have to deal with. Although I swear he is much more of a woman. He is much more sensitive than me. I am not. I am like hardened compared to him. He's like sweet and caring, and I'm like hard and bitter, you know. I'm trying to ease up on my, anti social ways, but he's definitely like the sweetheart of our relationship. I am not the sweetheart. You too, Dorinda. Have a wonderful Monday night. I have to cut some more stupid ways. Yeah, he doesn't though. He's like, he doesn't just let me be moody and mean. Like he has to respond. What kind of idiot does that? What kind of idiot responds to a woman, that's angry? It's not 3 p.m. where you are, Lynn, but I don't know. Maybe some people go to bed at 3 p.m. I could have today. I was like so tired. I had to do 2 cups of coffee today. Yesterday and today I've been really tired. My mom's excuse all the time. Just blame the weather. Just blame weather. Siesta time. I have the baby in for a nap. It's 6 o'clock here. I laid her down. About 4:30 because I'm not going to listen to her scream and yell because she's tired. She'll stay up now till 8 and then go to bed. Because she is one kid that if you don't put her down for a nap, she gets mad. And I always know she's ready because she puts 3 fingers in her mouth and she just stares off into space. She just stares. I loved Care's video. I love Care. More of the stupid, crappy lace. Hi, Jean. Just before I watched Elizabeth's video, I watched Jean's latest video too. I didn't buy anything from Care's auction. Yeah, I'm glad she put out that video too. And I think that it should be like a thing that she puts, she like reminds, not by making another video, but maybe posting that video every once in a while. Oh, sorry. Because my laptop is 500 years old in laptop years. I'm glad you came too, Elizabeth. Have a good night. And you too, Jamie. I'm not going to eat too much lace. I'll try not to, but there is some stuck to my fingers, so I can't promise that it's not going to be stuck there when I eat my dinner. I have glued some. No, I'll make you something in a minute, honey. You want oatmeal?
But I can eat it by myself.
Like what? Well, I'm gonna have to go skimpy through the rest of my signatures because I'm not getting any. I'm not pulling that whole big thing down to look for some of this lace again. I didn't get anything from Care's auction this weekend, probably because I spent a lot of money over the last week. And then yesterday we went to Joann's. So we went to Joann's and I wasn't going to go. I was like, I thought we were going to be in that area, but then come to find out we were like, 20 miles away. Or 20 minutes away. And I was like, nah, you know what? I don't feel like going, the 20 minutes and blah, blah, blah. My husband's like, well, it's raining out, so we might as well just go because we're not going to be able to get anything done around the yard today. And I was like, okay. So we went and he goes with me to Joann's because he sews. So he likes to get things that he needs. He doesn't buy fabric. It's not like he's like us where he stocks up on stuff. So we go and I look around and I got some paper that I need for a baby book that I'm making. I'm making two. So I'm making two baby books, one for a boy and one for a girl. And I wanted some boyish paper. And don't you know, I'm walking around and what do I see? I see this for $50, this cutter. And I know any of you people who know that cutter knows it's $120, brand new. Well, they changed the packaging on it. So Joann's marked the old packaging down. I got into a big fight with the woman because I grabbed the wrong packaging, the wrong one. But this one that was behind the one I grabbed was the $50 one. So if you have a Joann's near you and you want that cutter, go get it. Go get the cutter. I know that's the problem. There's so many things at those auctions that I just cannot pass up the price. I just cannot pass up the price at those auctions, but I try, you know, I'm really trying to help get the word out about Care's auctions and, you know, her foundation, because I really believe in. What she does is something that I really do believe in. And there's not many nonprofits that I can really say that I believe in anymore. Hey, if anybody's interested, I just bought a book of French text, and I bought a Michelin tire guide, like of tire shops in Italy, and it's in Italian. So I have Greek. I have Greek pages. I have Italian pages. I have French pages. This isn't a textbook. This is a soft covered book. I tried to find a nice hardcover book, but the hardcover book they had there, the pages inside were sticky. So I was like, you know what? You can't buy a book with sticky pages. No siree. Look at that. Got through all these signatures. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to sew the signatures in on camera, though, because trust me, you don't want that to happen. Russian kid books. Oh my God. Yeah, I have Greek. I'll send you some. I'll send you some. Is your address in some of the groups on Facebook? Because I'm putting together some little envelopes. Well, Lori, all the maps that I have from, you know, those like welcome centers of different states. Not like I've been to a whole lot of states, but I grabbed like 5 maps from, you know, a couple of different states. Oh, I'll send you some out. I love the foreign language pages. I just love adding them. Like, look at this Italian. Look at this Michelin book. This is Michelin Italy 3. And it has like these maps of the area. This is in Florence. So it's got like, you know, different color. It's black and red for the most part. Hey, I don't care. Steal away. Steal away. I got a whole bunch of books from this store. I went out to Boone, North Carolina for Lily's birthday. So I went to this one store and I picked up some. This one that was in French, and I figured since it had like people with, you know, powdered wigs, it can't be a dirty book. You know, you can't be a dirty person and wear a powdered wig. So I bought this and it's in French. No, those envelope packs are definitely, these aren't for sale. These are for me. But I'm sending out pages. You know, I'll send out some pages and some happy mail. So that was it for the languages, but I did pick up a reader from, you know, maybe 62. Never mind, it's 62. And I like the readers. You know, I like these readers. They usually have like nice poetry. Gina from the Rebook, I like these readers. They usually have like nice poetry. Gina from the Rebookery, she likes the kids readers too. So, you know, that's what really got me thinking about it. I was just getting them for the covers. No, I've never. I think it's just Thai. I've never seen anything in Thai. And then I got this spelling book too. I love Hebrew. I think Hebrew is a gorgeous script too. I mean, I love anything. I love all the languages. Even English is fun sometimes, you know, especially the swear words, you know, they're fun. Fun. And then I got some, oh, look at this cover though. Hebrew is like art to me when I look at it. You know, it's like art. It's just a regular old dictionary, but I just fell in love with this cover. So I'm going to gut the book and use the cover. So I'll have some dictionary pages too. And look, even the title page is the same thing. This is, I was going to do a hidden spine, but I don't think I'm going to bother with this. I think I'm just going to make a regular. I'm just going to sew out here. But yeah, those are some of my books. And then I got some encyclopedias, older encyclopedias. He only had like 4 or 5 encyclopedias, so I just grabbed all of them. They're all different ones, though. This is like Funkin' Wagnalls. This is the letter A. And this is a Funkin' Wagnalls too, but it's a different Funkin' Wagnalls encyclopedia, also the letter A. Oh, look, it's sexy 15th century people. Yes. So I grabbed this because Shelley's talking about doing an altered encyclopedia, and even though I can't do it at the time that she streams because that's bedtime in my house, so I watch her after. I love you too, Jill. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out. I hope you come back. Give everybody my love, and I love him. And then this was math, seeing through mathematics. And I just like it because it's got like the blue writing too, you know. So, and it's got like math problems. So I'm like, you know what? So yeah, I really scored for $5 for all those books.
Mom,
What, honey?
look, see, we're doing that correct me.
Oh, that's awesome, Lori. I love when they're 10 cents or 25 cents. Like one of our Salvation Armies, they get like time when they do that, they have all their books for 25 cents. So when they do that, I go and I stock up. I'm going to put my background. Look at this napkin. I just bought a package of these napkins. Check it out. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm going to do that on one of my iCads now that I've dropped all my index cards. Pick them up, pick them up. So I'm doing like 5 projects at once because I've got iCads and journals going on here. That nice. I got that at Ollie's. It's a discount store. Love me some Ollie's. Usually they don't have nice napkins. I browse every time and you know, usually there's none, but this time I found this and I was like, yep. Done. So I'm going to do a couple of backgrounds with this napkin. With this. Oh, see, I have like a very select few books that I can't do anything to. But when I buy a book,
Mom, what can I have?
then if I buy a book and I don't read it, I can do whatever I want. But like the book I did my planner out of that you guys just watched that planner video, I really wish I read it. I was like going through the pages and I'm like, oh, I love this. I love some of the stuff in this book. I wish I had read the book. But if I buy a book for junk reasons, I don't have a problem. It's when I get emotionally attached, you know, I have a problem. So I have boxes and trailer of books that are just for my reading enjoyment, even though I don't read the same books twice. I never do. I don't know why, but I still have them. Some of them I get rid of. I have a pretty easy time getting rid of books that I read. Turn that down a bit, honey. I can give them away, but I can't tear them up. Except this one book I read that lost me after chapter 2. Turn it down. I'm taking it away. Lil, turn it down. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, scan them. You know, if you're just using them for personal or if they're out of copyright, then absolutely. All of the books, like my auction, the books that I did at the auctions was pretty much because those books were way too nice for me to do anything with. And I know everybody's like, oh, come on, you know, whatever. But I really couldn't. Like, if it's too nice, I can't do anything with it. I have a handful of scrapbook paper that I can't do anything with because it's too nice and I feel like I'm going to ruin it. That's just the way my brain works. Lily has been in here with me. She's been in here with me the whole time. She's watching shows on her dad's phone. Her dad's outside mowing, so she's in here hijacking his phone,
I'm hungry.
telling me about how hungry she is because I starve my children.
Mom.
Nom, nom, nom. That's awesome, Lori. And then you get free books out of the deal, too. Yeah, that's like how I feel. There's certain things that I cannot use, but I cannot sell them. Oh, that's great, Lori. I'm sure that they'll appreciate that. There's a bunch of Boy Scout books I've seen on eBay and stuff. That's like a pretty popular. It's like, you know, the collecting of Boy Scout stuff is like a cult. You know, it's like a cult following of people collecting Boy Scout stuff. You know, they've been around a long time. Right? Like they only eat. Paper, Lori, is so nice. It is like what the old Bibles are made out of. The old Bibles are made out of onion skin paper. This, you know, not the stuff that the kids take and roll into joints. I'm talking about the old stuff. Yeah, it is like, it's very thin, but it's like got like a strength to it. You know, you can flip through the pages nice. It never develops a really nasty odor. It's like really love me some onion skin. Yes. No, it's not like these Gideon Bibles that the kids take the pages out of now to roll into joints. It is above zigzagging. I know. You know you're passionate about paper. Yeah, they do. They take it out of like the hotel rooms. I know this. I know this from working in hotels. Yeah, go grab an apple and rinse it off in the sink in the bathroom. And eat it.
I'll cut.
Sorry, I have to hold this a certain way so I can cut it. So I'm going to be off camera with just edges flopping in the breeze. Yeah, they roll joints. Yeah, they roll joints with it. Yeah, we used to have like torn up Bibles all over when there would be, parties or something with, yeah. Yeah, these are going to be the leaders of our country, people. Rolling joints with Bible paper. There is no greater hell in which they will go to. Holy joints. Yeah, holy joints. That's what they are. They are holy rollers. Get it? Get it? They are the holy rollers of our society. Supposedly, it rolls a good joint, I guess. Yeah, like my mom and my grandmother are really serious about preserving the Bible. Their Bibles are like major, and they put every single, major piece of paper in it, birth announcements, death, those funeral cards. The Bible is a big deal to the women in my family. I could never. The only Bibles that I could do anything to were the ones that came with all those books that I got, and that's because they were pretty much ruined. They were pretty much falling apart. Really? So people have been doing that a while then. Yeah, that's what I do, Lynn. I take them and make them into prayer journals because I live in an area where there's a big market for that. Sorry, capitalizing God, but the church is doing the same thing. I sent Lori some of the pages from some of the Bible, from one of the Bibles that I had that was really torn up. Yeah, that's good, honey. It wasn't onion skin paper, unfortunately. It was cheap brown paper. It really browned up. My neighbor's coming over on his four-wheeler. He was just here a little while ago. Now he's back for whatever reason. Yeah, I mean, even like the church stores around here, not bookstores, but the thrift stores, if I was to bring it to, because it takes a long time, honey, because it's so thick. Even if I brought it to the church thrift store, they would probably throw the Bible out. I don't think they would have kept it. Yeah, Lynn. And not to mention, the water damage is what's going to draw the people. That's what draws us. Okay. Okay. Bring it in here so I can charge it. Dad's phone is absolutely dead, she says. Yeah.
Yeah, Mom.
I still have an outhouse, so maybe I should take some of my old books and use them in the outhouse.
You can turn your house into a crafty house.
You think?
Yeah. You can just knock it down and turn it into a.
But it's so small. How am I going to fit all my stuff in there?
You can only take a little bit of paper and a little bit of more stuff.
Oh, okay.
You can do. What's a really easier way? You can grab more wood for it.
And make an addition?
Yeah, and you can turn it, and that's how you can turn it into a crafty place.
Okay. I'm going to turn my outhouse into a crafty place. Yeah, you can't do anything moldy. I mean, you could try to put a very thin Like, what? You can try and do, bleach, very watered down, but there's no guarantee that it would get any of the mold off. And if they're really brittle, it can. We're going to clean our outhouse up and use it because once I get my shop finished, I am going to have like retreats and stuff here for anybody who wants to go. Who are you talking to, the baby? Hey, Lil, my friend Lynn on here, the little girl too, and she says hi to you. Her little girl is 4. She's like 3 or 4, right, Lynn?
Hey, Lynn. You go. I'm 5.
Yeah, now you're 5.
Now I'm 5 because last week we went to a hotel and a pool when it was my birthday.
Look at, that's just what she says. Eliza says heart, hi, and hug.
Why hi and hug?
Heart. See the purple heart? Yeah.
Yeah, with the purple heart.
She's 3.5. Yeah, so her daughter's 3.5.
Oh, she's 3?
Yeah.
Bye. Video. And bye, ladies. Bye, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, let's see who I have that I can put on my. This guy is so cool. Look at that guy. Lynn says happy birthday. Thank you, Lynn. Oh my goodness. What am I going to do with her? She's such a riot. I have to decorate my box that I'm putting my iCads in. I'm storing them in this box, and so I want to decorate it nice like Rebecca did over at Dances with Pit Bulls. Happy birthday to you too, ladies. Lil doesn't get it. Like, she thinks that when I'm on a video that I can see people, but she can't. She's like, oh, Hi, Vicky. Yeah, she is a clip. She thinks that like I can see the people, but she can't see them. She doesn't realize that, we're typing words. She doesn't grasp the concept yet of reading. So, unfortunately, she will learn how to read this year in school. So, I'm going to be in trouble reading. Which I can't believe that they teach kids how to read in kindergarten now. Oh my God. Gone are the days when you just were a kid. Let's see. I guess a deer head. Nah, this one is small for a deer head. I need a bigger person. Let's see what I've got. What do I have for my animals? Maybe I have an animal that I can put a head on. You too, Laura. I hope you have fun. Let's see how this. Nope. Maybe this. It's going to be tight. I should be able to fit it on there. Good night, Lori. Yeah, I'm going to have to start figuring out dinner too. You know, damn all these people and having to eat. Love you too, Mama. Figure out what my husband wants for dinner. I just really like the idea of bacon. And I don't know what we're expecting for weather tonight. The weather they just seem to keep lying. Just have no clue. All this technology to predict tornadoes and stuff, and all they do is just predict wrong. All the forecasts. And then worry the crap out of you because they think there could be a tornado and then there isn't. If I put the cat way down here with the head way up here, that will work. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this glue. I'm going to use my jarred glue. I have to say, honestly, I'm really enjoying using Elmer's Glue All for everything that's wet, wet glue. I use my Aleene's for a lot of stuff that I definitely don't want to come up, but I'm really enjoying the Elmer's glue. If anybody is sick of Mod Podge, I use it in place of Mod Podge and matte medium. It doesn't dry glossy per se. It dries like matte Mod Podge does. Really. It's like exactly what it's like. So if anybody is looking to get away from Mod Podge, I recommend it. And it's cheap. 12, 13 bucks for a gallon of it. I bought this gallon for myself for Christmas, and I don't even think I'm a quarter of the way through it yet. I might be a quarter of the way because I filled a pickle jar with glue. That cat. Maybe I'll move this down a little bit. Come on. So that it is a little more on the body and not looking like an extended neck. There, move it over a little with the paintbrush. Oh, that cat just completes my life. And for some reason, this, I feel like that should be on here too. Family reunion. Right? Oh, yeah. Family reunion. iCAD. And on this one, a dinosaur maybe. And the Play-Doh guy waving at the dinosaur. Maybe if I go this way. Dinosaur, Play-Doh guy. Lemons. This might require a little more glue because these come from Play-Doh packaging, so they are thicker. But I might be able to throw this on here. I'm gonna have to put this one under the glue jar because this cardboard kind of peels up a little bit. Hey, dinosaurs, what are you saying? Hey, dinosaur. I am going to make my very first little golden book journal too, Vicki. I am so pumped. I hope you make a video because I am going to be scouring for some inspiration very shortly. And yesterday I went to Joann's and I picked up this cute paper pack that I thought would be cute because I don't have a lot of cutesy stuff and I want the little golden books to be a little more on the whimsical side. So, you know, I'm having a hard time finding that in my stash. So I went to Joann's, and just in case you are interested, I bought this paper pack. So it's got like some really nice, and all their paper pads were on sale. So I thought that these were all nice to make some nice journals with little golden books. You know, of course, I'd mix my own papers in too. Hearts up at the top. Yeah, handy dandy stack. This was from Joann's. They had their papers 60% off. So I paid $7.99 for that humongous package that weighs like more than I do. I just threw it down on my daughter's bed. And I'm pretty sure I broke it. Her bed, that is. I broke the bed. Ah, this is very jungly. I should put my giraffes on here. Giraffes, giraffes. I'm going to rip this though. No. So if you're looking for whimsy for it, go to Joann's. Get on that. Get on it, Vicki. Actually, they have, you could get it online too, I bet. And I had a coupon that I think was good through this week for free shipping from Joann's. So you can even get it shipped. Oops, I ripped off that giraffe's little head knobs. Yeah, handy dandy. The handy dandy stack. I'm pretty impressed. I got to tell you honestly, Joann's makes me angry because of they're a fabric store and I get that, but their selection of papers is like lousy. But the packs that I've gotten, I like their paper packs a lot more than anyone else's. I feel like they're a lot more versatile, you know. I had bought their textures pack and it is gorgeous, like gorgeous pages. And that's the only paper pack in my life that I have bought more than one of. And I have bought 3 of that paper pack because I just love it. I love their paper. I just get angry I get angry a lot at their lack of customer service, first of all, and their lack of crafting stuff. And their fabric prices are like right out of this world. Like, who is going to pay $40 for a yard of cotton fabric? Are you nuts? You know, unless it's like a special project that you're going to charge for the rest of your life, who's going to pay that kind of money? But their paper packs are awesome. I have never been steered wrong by their paper packs. Yeah, even the stuff on clearance. You know, I walk by the clearance, $13 a yard. How is that clearance? $12.99. How is that clearance? I was like, okay. And I've never been to a Joann's that had good customer service, ever. But they have good paper packs. And I saw somebody that had one that was like vintage maps paper pack. I was like, that is incredible. It was gorgeous. But, you know, my Joann's was stocked very poorly yesterday. They had no punches on the wall, which I was excited to get punches because they were on, I wanted a punch because they were on sale. They had no punches on the wall. But I got my cutter. I got the big Fiskars cutter for $50, which I was shocked. And I got that paper pack. And I got a little set of alphabet stamps because all my alphabet stamps are huge. I'm going to get rid of my other ones and keep this little tiny set. 79 cents I think I paid. Yeah, that Fiskars cutter is $120 everywhere else. It's still the same rugged cutter. I've been looking at that cutter for over a year. So that's what I'm going to use, you know, when I do like my bulk, when I do things like a assembly line style where I'm making a bunch of journals the same size or something. You know, if this little golden books journal, if I get into it, then I can cut a bunch of papers that are going to be the same size just for that, you know, when I use those covers. Yeah, I'm happy I got it too. So if you need a cutter too, then see if they have any more of the $50 ones, $49.99. Ooh, there's some thunder outside. There's some thunder. Yeah, if you're looking, it's this one. If you're looking for a cutter like this, woo, $50. Sorry, I'm enabling. I'm an enabler. I'm an enabler. Stay away from me. I'm making index card a day. It's like a thing that's going on YouTube. So I'm cheating because I'm probably not going to be able to make any index cards over the next few days. So I'm trying to get ahead a little bit. And I think I'm going to have this woman dragging this guy around on a rope once my glue dries. Like on a leash, you know? I think that would be fun. I think that would be fun. We would all like to be dragged around on a leash, I think. But I got to find little things to add to them. Yeah, I haven't done any since Friday, so this is going to cover me for the next, so I have 2 and then 2. So it'll cover today and tomorrow at least. And I like the size. I like working with this size in a collage because it's very non-threatening compared to a full-size sheet. Thanks, Lynn. Like my iCads? Like my twisted iCads? But I just feel like this guy should be dragged around on a leash, like he's a balloon, you know? And then I could write down here, maybe I'll just leave this as it is, draw a leash, and then just write on it man balloon. I think that's what I'm going to do, man balloon. Well, ladies, I have got to figure something out for dinner before everybody in my house drops dead. So I'm so glad you came to hang out with me. I had such a great time. And Vicki, let me know how you make out with the Joanne stuff. I'm so glad I could help. And I'm so excited to see your little golden book journal because I just bought 5 little golden books at a thrift store the other day, and I'm so excited to start one. I will see you all later, and I hope you have a wonderful night, and I love you all. Ta-ta for now. Yeah, I'm in Emma Outside the Box. I am in that group. So post them so I can see. I'm excited. Good night.